We have our work cut out for us. Back to you.
I'd appreciate it.
Wala.
That's a
Walang
great
pera.
fun.
Tulad tayo. Oops.
By SGA, and remember at 6'6" and a point guard, he has a great view of the floor.
Now here's MP. Turned in an outstanding game against Milwaukee. Basket's good. And it's Thunder's ball. It's a three-point game. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, BA. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC.
40 points per game ka pa.
MP against Caruso. MP looking around. Drops in the layup for two. MP's got 8.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
Wallace outside. It's Hartenstein, high post. And here's Caruso outside.
Caruso
Rebound
first.
by the Bulls. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
Yeah, that's the kind of performance you're going to try to build on. Now they have to find a way to replicate that success.
Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by SGA. Driving inside. Here's Wallace. And he hits it to tie the game.
Okay, tabla.
The defense
Okay,
collapses on him,
so.
and then he finds the open teammate. Textbook stuff from an all-star.
Now here's MP. Getting 8 points now. Yep, that one goes.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here's Caruso.
Palo talaga si SJ Birds. Oh, nice one. Palo talaga Birds. Ang hirap palaban yung Birds.
Gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Now here's MP. 10 points for him. There's the drive.
And MP
Nice foul.
knows that good things happen when you put pressure on the defense, and this time it leads to a foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Chicago making a switch here. Jerome's checked in. Then for Oklahoma City, Wiggins comes in for Caruso, and Isaiah Joe subbed in for Wallace.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Talk about a guy who's really broken out. How about Aaron Wiggins, Tim?
Well, B.A., he certainly has. He's the former 55th pick in 2021. And you look at the versatility on both ends. He can shoot it, drive it, and defend multiple positions.
And the basket by MP. MP's got 13.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Wiggins outside.
Kaya ako pa palang maka 12 assist.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. With the drive, the kick out to Wiggins. They get the rebound.
And this is what coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Now here's MP. 13 points in the game. Pass to Buzelis.
That's Buzelis.
It's good.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense.
Balik niya tayo. Swimming, parang gusto ko mag-swimming. Kaso masyado malapit. Sige, may player na lang. Zoom na konti. Okay, ito. Wait lang. Ito, absolute. Game. Ay, sayo. Wala ka natin mga quest.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
And let's not forget about his defense. Every time you looked up, he was forcing a turnover.
Sablay.
Oh, and a great assist by SGA.
Palo, 15.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight.
Bako no? Bako tayo. Mamasa muna tayo.
His fingerprints
Pasok na tayo,
all
guys.
over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge.
SJ, 2 points pa lang. Ano ba naman niya, Fergs?
He's checked in for Williams. Caldwell Pope comes in for DeSumo. And Giddey subbed in for Jerome. Then for Oklahoma City, Caruso. He's checked in for Williams. And it's Wallace in for Joe. MP, the pass to Smith. Chicago passing it around. Here's MP. Inside. 6 to shoot.
Tira.
And there's Smith.
Ay, hindi na siya na-counted as double goal.
By MP.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
MP is out there with Kevin Herter. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Smith in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Here's SGA. Taking it inside. SGA.
And forget the analytics. I'll take SGA from mid-range any day of the week.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bucks played some superb basketball. He picked up
Sabit na agad natin yan kasi unlimited naman yun.
as we've come to expect, he
Unlike
contributed
yung isa yung fancy feet.
from the three-point line as well.
Process ko lang pwede gamitin.
Flashy numbers he
Paano
put up
kasi
in that
tayo.
one. It's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire.
Ayun, nabitawan.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Wallace's shot is good.
He is putting in
Palo,
right to the rim. Defense had no answer.
Chicago leading by 3. Now MP. He's got 13. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Caldwell-Pope, a screen on Wiggins. And Caldwell-Pope gets it to go. And the Bulls lead by
Kaya natin
5.
mas ko na 25 points, 12 assists.
I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Stolen by
Steal. MP.
Pass to Herter.
Bigay. Ito, Mira.
Good, and the assist goes to
Sus.
MP.
I mean, some good stuff out
Palagano na pa siya.
5 of
Alam
their
ko ito.
last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Ganda yan. Marter.
Call a timeout.
Si
He's going to
Kevin
take a moment
Porter.
to give him a breather and
Ako
talk
si
things over.
Fergs.
For Chicago, Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith and moves out. This is subbed in.
Sound.
For Herter. Then for Oklahoma City, Isaiah Hartenstein comes in for Williams, and it's Holmgren in for Wiggins. Pass to Holmgren. 58 seconds left in the second quarter. Caruso outside. Here's Wallace. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And the team with more triple than the team that the Thunder team has. Ano yun?
They gave way too much space.
What do they mean? Ilang points na ba yan? Yung comparison. 6. 6, okay. Sige.
Great initiative from
Pang-tawa, guys.
He was
6.
coming for revenge.
Thunder trail by 7. Outside, SGA. Here's Holmgren. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Holmgren's got his second basket.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
That one goes in.
Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis. Not shying away from some physicality inside.
Takes a step back. Gilgeous-Alexander. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
And I love
Nice.
He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That was just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish.
And so we wrap up the first half. Bulls out in front, up by 9. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
Hello and welcome, basketball fans. The first half
They've done some good things. I mean, they've also let those other guys get comfortable at the offensive end.
Yeah, Lazy D, they'll need to play with much higher energy in the second half.
All right, and now time to give some recognition.
Sino yung term na madala? Sino sa East? Sino? Siyempre ako na yan. Ako na yan.
Trae Young.
Talk about in a mood.
Grabe ko kasi tanto sa
Brian Anderson is through.
Palo naman, guys.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because it's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. SGA and Wallace in the backcourt. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position.
Oh, excellent hustle by MP. He deserved to be rewarded with the bucket for his effort.
Caruso, the open look. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Down by 15. And after this game wraps up, they're off to New York to take on the Knicks. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip.
That's great footwork and great ball control. It feels like Shai can go wherever he wants on the court.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied. It just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. The guys back back to you.
Sharing the rock. Allie, appreciate the report. Hartenstein finds Holmgren. Now Wallace. Shot clock at 5. From behind the arc. They grab their own miss. Let's go with a 3. The shot no good. And it's the Bulls' ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Up top, Vucevic. Back to MP. Pass to Buzelis. This one for 3. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Buzelis has got 7 points in the game.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Wallace outside. Back to SGA. Caruso outside. Beyond the arc. It's not going to go for him.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Picked by Vucevic. MP, the pass to Vucevic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Vucevic has gotten 4 this quarter.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Chicago making some changes. Smith comes in for Buzelis. And Ty Jerome subbed in for Giddey. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. And there's Caruso. That one's good. On the assist from Holmgren.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Caruso against MP. Here's Smith. Plays it up and in off the pretty assist. He has 6.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Oh, he picked him clean. MP outside. An easy 2 on the layup. MP's got 24.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. 2 over that time. Made it look easy.
And over the course of his career, the three-point shot has been a work in progress for SGA. But I like how it's looking right now.
The shot from 20 feet out. And there's another one for Chicago.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And so it's Chicago. A huge 24-point lead for them. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be back in a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Smith. Williams is out there with MP. Then it's Ty Jerome. And it's Giddey in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And so MP will bring it up for the Bulls. That'll be the first of a 5-game tour around the league. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
Pass to Wiggins. 5 on the clock. And the... Powerful one-handed slam.
Very difficult. slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Here's MP. And he banks in the lane. MP's got 12 points in just the second half.
And you see those dribble skills by MP, developing those tools to help beat defenders.
To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Pass to Williams. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. And here's MP from outside. Knocks down the long J. MP's got 31.
And that's 4 from deep on the night, with 3 of them coming in this half.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Outside Joe. 4-3. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. SGA's got 6 assists in the game. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. From deep, MP. Another 3 for Chicago.
Well, MP has been very aggressive here, looking for his own offense, generating great results.
Pass to Williams. Williams, a screen on Giddey. Outside, SGA. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And, you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy. You know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
They double him with MP. Pass to Williams. Jacks up a 3. Williams grabs the board. The Bulls have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Here's MP. Oh, the teardrop falls in. MP's got 39.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bulls.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this result tonight, it gets them to 44 wins on the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Well, he did a great job involving everyone in the offense, setting guys up for scores, and the assist total shows it.
And there's another one for Chicago.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Wiggins with a screen on Williams. Down low. And there's Wiggins. That's good. On the assist by Williams.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
Wiggins against MP. Step back shot. And there's another one for Chicago.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Pass to Wiggins. Fires from deep. No good that time. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
All right, let's send it over courtside to Dominic Hamill.
MP, I know you're going through some personal issues. It must be difficult to have to perform under these circumstances.
Yeah, it could be a struggle, but we're all dealing with something, you know? That's why you got to be nice to people. You never know what someone's going through in their life. My dad taught me that a long time ago. His words. Yeah, he's a smart man.
We're all sending him our best. Thanks.
Thanks, Tom. Really appreciate that.
Brian?
Guess silence for the pregame playlist was the right move. Looking like the real.
You ready for this? You gotta know yourself.
You know, bro, if you don't want to do the video today, I understand.
No. I promised my dad I'd keep my same routine.
Like those kicks, MP.
There are still seats available for upcoming games. Please go to the nearest ticket booth and get yours today.
Just a reminder, folks, the big thing to be here for our figurine giveaway. Come in the game and get a figurine of your favorite mascot.
And in the locker room, coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForest on the sideline. So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Ty Jerome out there with Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Bruce Ellis, and it's Vucevic, and it's MP in at the 3 spot. And MP is in the midst of what could be a historic season. He's the front runner for Rookie of the Year.
And the MVP award looks like a real possibility. Hard to believe a first-year player could have that kind of impact, especially as a second-round pick. This is a once-in-a-generation moment.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. I spoke with MP about his star-studded contest coming up, and he looked across the court and said, "We'd love a challenge. We've been watching tape, and we think we have a solution for the problem over there." I can't wait to find out how these two juggernauts affect today's outcome.
Buckle in, folks. This will be some kind of ride. And we thank you for the report.
A vocal leader both on and off the floor. Green played with a real fire in edge.
MP deciding where to go with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Curry. He carries a very heavy load for him offensively, averaging nearly 32 points a game.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player. And the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance. But threes are still their best bet.
It's been a quick start here for Chicago. And if you've been following them closely this year, you know they're winning games by double-digit margins.
And making it look easy, guys. And when this team gets a lead down the stretch, they protect it as well as anybody in the game. They have become comfortable in dealing with adversity.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
MP again. MP's got 10 points in the game.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
From the low block, it's Butler that time on the assist by Kerr.
Strong move by Butler, making sure that was a quality possession.
Payton against MP. Fires from 18. Jimmy Butler pulls it in.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Green. Lays it up off the glass.
Zero fear in Green's game. Loves mixing it up down low.
Chicago leading by 3. Jerome passes to MP. With the drive and the dunk by MP.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Outside, Payton. Some nice passing by Golden State. And it's off from three-point range. Bulls have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. MP hit balls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
Yeah, it was a narrow win. But at that last meeting, I think foul trouble for the other side may have really just tipped the scale and allowed them to escape with the W.
We'll give them credit for being the aggressors and seeking out the...
Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Butler against Williams. Right side, Kuminga. From outside, off the mark.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against it next time.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Smith is out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's MP. Then there's Ty Jerome. And it's Caldwell Pope in at 2 guard. Here's Hield. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And what a show of agility by Hield, getting around the contact there and right to his finish.
So when it comes to the league's premier three-point specialist, Buddy Hield, RJ, is one name that quickly comes to mind.
When Hield is on the floor, his coaches and teammates want him to shoot the ball. Because when Buddy is dialed in, oh boy, he's dangerous.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Sacramento played some superb basketball. He contributed 52 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Great stuff, Allie. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
6 to shoot. That's a 2 from Butler. Rebound by the Bulls. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
Butler feeling out of it. There's 1:40 left in the first half of the game. Here's Horford. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Horford's got his first basket.
With a defender in his shirt, that's a really nice play by Horford.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Payton comes in for Kuminga. Podziemski, he's checked in for Moody. And Curry subbed in for Hield. Chicago also making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. And Buzelis subbed in for Williams.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Now a look at the stats for Brandon Podziemski.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
MP inside. Defended by Payton. And that one's good. MP. Now Podziemski. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Utah Jazz. Horford gets the bucket.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And Jerome has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. That will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Podziemski on the wing. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
The Bulls leading by 13. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Getting it done against contact. It's MP.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And here is Curry. He has yet to score. There's the 3. The shot misses. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, to be honest, a good shot for one person may not be a good shot for you. Each guy on this team has to understand his limitation and play to their strengths.
Self-awareness, an important trait for those who are constantly trying to get better. And right now, let's see who's jostling for Rookie of the Year. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And let's check in with Ellen. And she's got the latest for us on MP.
Thanks. Well, I'm told MP's father is going in for a medical procedure that will hopefully alleviate some of the cardiac problems that he had been facing. I asked MP about the surgery, and he said, quote, "It's a bit weird to be playing while he's under the knife, but honestly, I could use the distraction. I am sure that everything will be okay with the surgery." Fingers crossed. Back to you guys.
Absolutely. Our thoughts and prayers go in that direction. My goodness, a lot for him to process. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Pajemski. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. And it's Payton in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Payton the bounce pass. Pajemski finds Payton, buries the long-range jumper.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
Payton against MP. And there it is for him. MP's got 34 points.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Inside. Here's Butler. Got a hand on it.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Take a look at the Bulls. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they've been ruthless competitors all season long. I mean, they've assured themselves of plenty of home games in the postseason. Let's see if they can take advantage.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
RJ, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, he is definitely a tone setter.
Yeah, Kevin, on the court and in the locker room, this man is tenacious. He lets you know exactly what he's thinking. Teams fear him, and sometimes his teammates do as well.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Payton kicks to Butler. 1:53 left in the third. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
You know, Butler's really developed that jump shot over time. Just an incredibly lethal shoot.
And the Warriors with some changes. Horford comes in for Green. And Kuminga's subbed in for Gary Payton. Josh Giddey's checked in for Chicago. Here's MP. He's got 36. Vucevic a screen on Kuminga. MP passes to Vucevic and stolen by Horford. There's Kuminga. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
Brute force on that interior. Jonathan Kuminga, let's just say he's a special athlete, folks.
To the paint, here's Vucevic. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Butler finds Kuminga. Now Podziemski. Curry outside. Good! Another from 3.
Night in and night out, you can count on him to stretch the defense and just open up the floor.
Would you believe he's now tied for 5th most triples in a single season? It's amazing. MP with the bounce pass. And it goes down 2 points. And the Bulls lead by 20.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row. From the paint.
Down low. Here's Kuminga. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Beyond the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. Vucevic has got his 2nd basket of the night.
You got to guard that big man from deep. Vooch, he can definitely splash from any spot.
Curry way outside. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass. Flat out. Give him credit for possessing that.
For the Warriors, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Horford. Gary Payton comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Podziemski. He's checked in for Moses Moody. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Hield. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. MP's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Josh Giddey. So for Chicago right now, they've got Vucevic. Kentavious Caldwell Pope is out there with Ty Jerome. Then it's MP. And it's Buzelis in at the 4-man position. Outside, Payton. Podziemski finds Payton. He drills the 3.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Off the glass.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
Jacks up a three. Down it goes for three.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Oh, softly lays it in.
Smart pass by MP. Great to see a young player making the right decisions with the ball.
Butler with the ball. 13 feet away, and down it goes.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Gets it to go. Down low.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Curry. He's off from three. The Bulls leading by 17.
And this is what they want. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bulls.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight will make it 46.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep, and that has to be a relief.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
Now Kuminga. Launches it. No good there.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
He gets it to go.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Crane from outside.
The playmaking of Hill, it's really improved over the years.
MP right side. Ah, it's in there.
MP.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations on the win, Em.
If you watch any level of ball, from Pee Wee to the Olympics to the NBA Finals, you'll see the same things. The best players doing everything. That's the way this game is supposed to be played. Every player is capable of doing everything, and that's me and my squad.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thanks, Dom. And
Hey, Mom, how's he doing?
He's great. The doctor said